Now, good morning, the 25th of November. Now, all is quiet here now, as you can see, but it wasn't that way about 10 or 15 minutes ago. I was having a bit of a freaker. Now, the strange thing about it all is last night I had a bad night's sleep. I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning after having a strange dream that the cattle were out, but the bull was around that I sold. He was still about. They were causing problems, and it wasn't in the local area, it was off somewhere in dreamland. But I woke up anyhow, and I kept on falling back into the same kind of dream. It was very strange, but I woke up in relief thinking, well, thank God that was only a dream. Well, this morning on the school run, I have to drive. There's a road down there that brings us to the school. I'm away over this side, and I drive along heading for the village to bring the girls to school this morning. Now, I was to bring stuff for them, but I forgot, so I had to come back twice. But the first time I drove past the cattle, I said I'll not look in, because if I look in and there's something wrong, I'll be going mad. And I knew I was going to check them, so I might as well check them when I can do something about it. So I didn't look in the first time. But I forgot this tie that the girls had to bring to school today for some special talk of a tie. But anyhow, I had to race on back again and pick up a tie, as in a diety kind of a tie you play with, not a school tie that you wear around your neck. And I had to bring it back in, and I looked up on the hill, and lo and behold, the cattle were all the way down the bottom there, and I was freaked. And as soon as I saw them there, I realised my dream last night had some kind of truth to it. And I wonder, is there any truth to that, or how could it be? But that was my experience last night and this morning. Now, lucky enough, these cattle are very quiet. So what I did was I raced home like a madman, jumped onto the quad, came tearing back again, went down and got a half load of silage, and I came in here from the top, which is up there, the gap up there, came in, and what I found was this fence here, the cattle were meant to be across the far side of that fence. They were for the last 48 hours. This fence was all broken down. I lost 3 pegs, and the spool reel over there was away down, scattered along the ground here, and the cattle were gone. But lucky enough, I came in and I spread out my silage, and I whistled and I called, and they came walking back up again, and now they're all standing here quietly. Now, that freaked me out, that drives me mad. Now, here's the problem, I think, and it's the one downfall to this regenerative agriculture. If you're any way inclined to be a bit OCD, this is a bad job, because that stressed me out this morning. I was going mad, but I had to kind of relax and tell myself to settle down. It's no big deal, all will be sorted. Here's the breeze again now. But you can tend to become obsessed with this kind of grazing and strive for perfection the whole time, and you have to kind of tell yourself to chill out or relax, or it's only grass, don't worry about it. But yeah, I suppose a lot of farmers would be OCD. They like to keep their fields cleaned off and have manicured looking farms and land that looks perfectly even and the one species of grass. You have to get out of that habit, and I had to get out of that habit too, and allow for more rougher type grazing. But to see the cattle having the whole farm to walk around, oh my God, that was not a nice scene this morning. But thankfully now it's all sorted. Now I have them in a smallish area here. I literally just threw up that fence real quick to catch them when they came up, in case they took a notion to go away again. But something spooked them last night, definitely. That's not normal for them. I'm just noticing there now, it's after catching my attention. Oh, that's alright, a couple of cops out of them calves. No big deal, it's just what they're eating. He's have to be licking out of that mineral licks. It's not a continuous cough. No, so they're quiet. So these fat hooers are full now. You can see them there chewing their cud. They have silage on the ground, they don't want it. That big round lady there now is due to calf in February. So that's 3 months from now. You can see the size of her there. She's full as well of a calf and full of the grass. So I'm going to leave them on this. This is the area where they were. And the silage I gave them yesterday, I gave them 2 big trailer loads of silage yesterday. And they must have left fairly quick after they got it, because there's a lot of silage left on the ground still. Well, not a lot, but it's just not licked up clean as they normally do. So something spooked them here. I do not know what it was. I don't know. But that'll be on my mind now for the next few days until I can be sure that it's not going to become a habit. If it became a habit, I don't know what I cope at all. Luckily enough now, that's only twice that's happened. And funnily enough, in the same area too. So, I don't know. But mannerly enough, 99.9999% of the time, they respect the fence. Something has to drive them through it, and especially since the 3 posts were broken. Them old plastic posts don't last. If you give them any kind of pressure, they break at the bottom. They're almost designed to do that. So all is quiet here now. What am I going to do? I'm going to go up there now. I've a lot of fence left behind me. I'm going to tidy that all up and get set up. Now the big issue why I was so freaked about them going down there is because I've no fencing put up there yet, so I couldn't even throw up a temporary fence just to catch them. They had the whole place to run, but they didn't, in fairness to them. They could have gone to the road. Oh Lord. So that's the story anyhow. So we have a nice blue sky here today. It's chilly, but what can you expect heading for December? So I'm not going to give them any more to eat here now. I'm going to get them to graze this down tight. And would you believe there's actually a little bit of picking after coming in the 24 hours since I've gone out there. It's already starting to clean up. But them brown spots is where I left the silage. You can see that there's a bit of cleaning up they could have done. But anyhow, that's the story and that's the situation, and that's what happened to me last night and this morning. So all is well that ends well. And if you have these dreams that there's something wrong, sometimes there might be. I found that fascinating. So look, for now we'll say good luck and goodbye.